guest, and I'm delighted to be chatting to Rival Sons frontman Jay Buchanan, who's just released a solo record, Weapons of Beauty. How are you, Jay?
I've been good. I'm traveling, getting this, doing some promo for this record, the Weapons of Beauty album that I released. And there's been just been a lot going on, and I'm, fortunate to say that it seems like people have been liking the record. That's what they tell me.
Yes.
And that's nice to hear.
Good.
Because a lot went into it, and it was it was really just came as a surprise in my life.
Right.
On one hand, it was a complete surprise. Actually, I'm going to backtrack. It wasn't a surprise at all. The surprise is that I actually finished it. That's the surprise.
Well, how come? Were you not confident?
Oh, man, I've got a lot going on, and I'm having Rival Sons. We stay busy. I've got a family. And there's always something else to do other than write solo songs, and so I finally buckled down and set aside the time, and I went and I stayed out in the middle of the Mojave Desert.
Yeah, so when I'm picturing the Mojave Desert and you out there, solitude, I've got in my head like a little shack with barely running water. Am I overdoing it a touch?
Well, it's not far from that, but it's an underground bunker. You have to go down into a tunnel, and you're...
What?
Yeah, it's subterranean.
Who built that and why?
I think, to be safe or to get out of the elements, when you build a structure underground, it regulates temperature a lot easier.
Okay.
And the temperature in the desert fluctuates a lot. It gets very cold in the wintertime, and in the summertime it gets really hot. And having everything underground keeps it cooler.
Did you see any weird stuff?
Yeah, I saw lots of weird stuff, man.
Like what, aliens?
Oh, I've definitely seen aliens before, ships or whatever.
Did you see any shapeshifters?
I didn't see anything like that.
Any skinwalkers?
I didn't see any skinwalkers. And you know what? Okay, what else? What else do you got?
Bigfoot.
I didn't see Bigfoot.
Bigfoot's real.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know about that because I haven't seen a Bigfoot, so it's hard for me to say. But I hiked around a lot in the old abandoned gold mines that were just, half a kilometer away from my hole in the ground. There were these old gold mines, and I would go hiking around in there alone, and that gets a little bit eerie.
I bet it does.
Just because that people met their fate down there. That certainly a lot of lives were taken in these mines because that's always the way it is. And being a songwriter, staying out in the middle of the desert, and mind you, look, I went out there just because I needed to be alone and I needed to be able to focus. I have one thing to do. That's it. And it's surprising that when you only give yourself one thing to do, you still waste 80% of your time. How do you know time's yours if you don't waste it?
Exactly.
Right?
That's good. I'm going to say that to my wife.
Exactly. I'm claiming ownership over squandering this time just so that I know it's mine. No, I think that writing songs or trying to be creative like that, it's not as if I don't have a rain dance, to make it all just work. You just try to think. And ideas, the good ideas, they kind of they sneak in peripherally that way. It's like it's very seldom do I just all of a sudden just get a light bulb over my head. I wish it was like that. But it's not. It's kind of like groping around in the dark looking for the light switch. Yeah. And you bump into things and you trip over a coffee table and all of this stuff. And then you find a light switch and then something comes to you, And
so it worked for this record then?
It did. It worked well enough.
It certainly did. Right, back with Jay Buchanan from Rival Sons after, a track taken from his brand new solo record. Glorious stuff there from Jay Buchanan. That was True Black, and you'll find that on his new solo record, Weapons of Beauty, which is, just been released. Jay, dare I ask, why now for the solo album?
I think I had just reached critical mass with the procrastination.
15 or 16 years, yeah.
Yeah,
It was that itch where you just got to scratch it.
Yeah, yeah. It was a trippy thing. I feel like, in some ways, being a singer-songwriter, I know that my day job, I'm a rock and roller, and man, I love rock and roll. But I'm a singer-songwriter at heart. I always have been. I'm a singer-songwriter who just the rock and roll clothes just fit really well, you know, and
do.
It's so fun. But I feel like these years that I've been hauling around this big block of marble, right? Just going, someday I'm going to chisel this down and shape it into something.
Your magnum opus.
Yeah. I mean, for now, you know, for now, this is certainly the magnum opus for me because I had to go so far out of my way in order to make it, you know, like out in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, so
away,
cool. That's really got my imagination going when I read about that.
It was trippy. And like the front door, the safety door was broken. And so the door wouldn't latch shut.
Yeah.
So I'd be sleeping on my cot right on the other side of that door every night. I'd put guitar cases or put things in front of the door, like hopefully the wind or a bear doesn't come down from the mountain, you know, and just thinking, so sleeping with like a pistol under my pillow. I know.
Did you bring anything back with you? Because when you go to those places, they talk about hitchhikers.
No, I didn't. No, I just brought back songs, man.
You brought back songs?
I've just songs and a couple of bug bites.
I thought, well, good. So, I mean, the title of the record, Weapons of Beauty, I mean, that's it's a bold title. What's it all about?
I think the one thing this album has in terms of continuity from beginning to end, I would say that there is vulnerability, you know, and when you look at the collection. And that was very intentional. I wanted to reframe vulnerability. It's so often misframed as something fragile or weak. But the vulnerability that I was going for is one of strength. And it's what you do with that vulnerability that gives it power or gives it weakness. But I see it as a potential for awareness. And this collection. These are my weapons of beauty.
Sounds like you're immensely proud of it.
I do feel proud of this.
And are there moments on the record that you are especially proud of or pleased with? I mean, I appreciate that's almost a bit of a loaded question because I'm sure you love them all, but are there songs that really stick out where you're like, wow?
A song on this record that makes me feel good when I hear it is called Deep Swimming.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that song.
Yeah, it
really
picks me up. It makes me feel like dancing, and I never say that about something I've written, but for some reason, there's something about that song that touches me in a soft spot that I can't reach myself.
Okay.
And so, Deep Swimming.
One of many highlights from the brilliant new Jay Buchanan solo record, Weapons of Beauty. That was called Deep Swimming. And I'll tell you what I really love about this album is that it's just, I suppose, such a departure from what we're used to with Rival Sons.
It's really the opposite direction, you know. Being in a rock band like Rival Sons, so much of what we do is predicated on power. And predicated on action, and it's a rock band.
Yeah,
that's what we do. And so I really went in the opposite direction. To create as wide of a gap and as large of a juxtaposition from what I'm known for.
So what's next for you? I mean, now you've done this, is it back to Rival Sons? You're going to do some rock?
Certainly. Yeah, Rival Sons has a lot of work to do. Okay. We are going to be getting back into the studio to track the next record. And then the same stuff, same stuff, touring. And, we have touring, and then I'll be touring. In between the Rival Sons stuff, I'll be coming out here, coming to the UK and Europe. And I don't know if I'll just be playing solo or if I'll be able to bring a band with me. Nobody's really looking for me as a solo artist yet, And it's like I make this music that is somehow somewhere between singer-songwriter, Americana, country.
Yeah.
I'm just finding myself in new waters altogether. And so how to navigate all of that, it unfolds little by little, as to how to go about this approach. But I will be touring. I do know that's for sure, in tandem with, Rival Sons touring. So it'll just be a little bit of hopscotch. You guys play this out here?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. I can't wait to see what's next. But yeah, good luck with these shows and good luck with the new solo record. And maybe I'll see you out in the Mojave one day.
I could see myself going back out there, maybe out in the woods or something like that. I don't know, man.
Sounds awesome. Sounds really good. Well, good luck with it all.
Thank you so much.
Yours.